If you are a super busy woman between the ages of 35 and 50, I'm here to teach you how to lose fat without losing your mind in less than 10 minutes. But why should you listen to me? Well, I have been a women's health and fitness coach for over half a decade. I myself have done this a couple of times since then, and I have helped women in your position do the same. You notice how this specific area, the hips and the belly, completely gone? That's what we make happen. All right? So if you are ready to take notes, if you want to learn how to do this, here are a few simple steps. If you follow, I promise you, you will achieve your fat loss goal. And we begin with sleep. I know, super evading, and sometimes we just cannot get sleep at night, but 7 to 8 hours of sleep is something that you need. Somehow, anyhow, get this into your life. Now, the reason why I emphasize on sleep first, because lack of sleep is what increases your cortisol. Right, so what happens with that is your stress hormones go up, your hunger hormones, which is your ghrelin and leptin, that goes completely out of whack, and you feel that your metabolism has slowed down, that your body just isn't reacting like the way it used to. Well, it all comes down to sleep. Now, a couple of easy things to fix that is to get into a routine, but how do you pick a routine? Let's say you wake up for work every single day at 7 a.m. You can try and sleep by 11 p.m., isn't it? That's not, let's say, unreasonable, right? That is something easy to achieve. By 11 p.m., out cold. But to get to that 11 p.m. sleep time, you need to make sure that you have no screen time after 10 p.m. at night, all right? If you can, a hot shower with Epsom salt, great. If not, just hot shower is fine as well. I've noticed that reading really helps. And if you feel like it, some chamomile tea, that helps too. All right, get blackout curtains for yourself. Game changer. Do it, try it, see how that works out. And especially if you are a mom with kids under 3. Your sleep is going to be sporadic, it is going to be erratic. So obviously you've heard it time and time again. Try to get as much sleep as you can while your kid's sleeping. And one book that I have noticed is helping me and my wife as well, not sponsored by the way, is the Contented Little Baby book, right? Get this, read it, see how it fixes your routine. Okay, next we get into eat in a caloric deficit. You've heard this time and time again, and you cannot outtrain a bad diet. So you may be feeling that, but I barely eat any food, right? Why am I still not losing weight? That's probably because you aren't eating the right kinds of food. Either the macros is completely out of whack, or there are foods in there that do not suit you. All right, so this is a simple calculator that you can use. You can go to tdeecalculator.net. Again, not sponsored, it's just something I found online. All right, and let's say you put in your age, height, weight, it'll tell you exactly how many calories you should be eating every night. Now, eat smart, and by that I mean get more proteins into your system. Especially for vegetarians, it might be an uphill struggle, but you need this more than anyone else, all right? So I generally like that my members and I start with the protein first, then we go into the veggies, and if we've got some space, throw in a bit more carbs with this. And you need to listen to your body. While eating, take short breaks. Don't just keep chowing down. Don't watch something and completely forget about the food in front of you, right? If you feel that you are about, let's say 70%, 80% full, you know you're getting there, stop. You don't have to finish everything that's on your plate. I know that's what we've been taught since we're kids, but you do not have to do that, all right? Exercise, I prefer that women work out at least 4 days a week, but it is not always possible. So even 3 days a week if you go to the gym, great. But if you do not have access to a gym, doesn't mean you cannot work out. You should exercise at home. In fact, I have created an entire program just around home workouts and what you can do with your body weight, with resistance bands, with a pillow, with a towel, with bottles, with water bottles even, right? And many of my clients do the same, especially the ones with younger kids who do not have time to go hit the gym or spend a lot of time traveling back and forth from work. The biggest complaint is I spend a whole bunch of time traveling or driving, and I say, If you have 15 minutes for yourself every morning, you should be able to crack the code, all right? But you gotta do this for you. You can start off with just 15 minutes. There's a whole bunch of habits that you can build up on top of that, but if just 15 minutes for yourself every day, I think that should be it. Okay, now the 10,000 steps, I know. It is crazy difficult to get to 10,000, especially when we have a sedentary job. But how do we get that? Here's how I have broken it down for a couple of the women, the moms who work with me, right? Wake up just 10 minutes before everyone else. And once you've woken up, let's say you've had your morning tea, coffee, just pace up and down. You just have to pace up and down your house. You don't even have to step out. You can be bare feet. Just pace up and down the room. In case you have to catch up on social media, you got to catch up on your emails, do whatever it is. You've got those 10 minutes to yourself. 10 minutes in an average gives you about 1,000 steps. If you walk at around pace 4 or 5-ish, you should be fine. So just track 10 minutes, 1,000 steps. All I gotta do is every hour get up and move around for 5 to 10 minutes. Another easy way to do that is after every meal, just up, keep moving around. Other than the health benefits, which is, of course, you get stronger legs, your cardio gets better, you start losing fat, it really helps regulate your insulin after your food, especially after your food, and that is to balance your hormones out. All right? Then we go into drinking more water. Are you drinking enough water? Are you hydrated, dehydrated? Because chances are, and I've noticed this here, or rather I've got this excuse, and this is real story, where my clients have told me that especially at work, they try not to drink too much water because they gotta get up and go pee often. That is crazy. Why would you do that to yourself? Please stay hydrated, and if you don't enjoy the taste of water, I know some people don't, and that's why they move over to sparkling water, soda water, and all of that. Just squeeze in 1 lemon, 1 lime, put in some salt, like a pinch of salt, and also if you want some mint leaves, that works like wonders. Leave it in the fridge, put some ice in it, carry a water bottle that keeps your ice cold, and you will get in more water in your system, because your daily goal should ideally be about 2 to 3 liters, all right, depending on your body weight. All right. The easiest way to do this is as soon as I wake up in the morning, have an entire glass, 250 ml water, and that should be fine. Okay. And with that, all I have to say is, if you follow these simple steps, there is no way in hell that you will not achieve your target. I know, because once again, I've done it. My clients do it. All the moms who are working with me can do it with a super busy schedule. So you can do that as well. Now, if you have more questions, you can always reach out to me on Instagram. I am at RealFit Coaching at Instagram. All right. You can look me up, DM me the word fit, and you'll also be able to book in a call with me on the link below this message. So have a look, let me know what you feel, and reach out to me. Show up.